So of course in 95 you tore your ACL. You found a way to get back healthy enough to participate in the Super Bowl. What did it mean for you, Rod, to come back 4.5 months later for Super Bowl 30, despite only playing just 12 snaps? You had a PBU against Michael Irvin, but what did it mean for you to be able to get back? And how was that experience for you? Were you 100% healthy during that Super Bowl when you played 12 snaps?
No. I mean, if anybody knows, if you hurt your ACL, I mean, you normally are better off the next year because your knee is still healing. Mm-hmm. But the one thing I give a lot of love to Bill Cowher, because I remember we had the game on Sunday, had the meeting on Monday with the doctors, and me and Bill and the team orthopedic surgeon sitting in there. And I remember him saying, yeah, it might be a 4 to 6 month recovery. I said, 4 months. Hey, I can play. And Bill looked at me and said, what? I said, I can come back in 4 months. Leave the door open. And he was like, I had to talk Bill into it now. It ain't like he said, yeah, at the very beginning. I had to talk him into it. But the great thing is we had so many great athletes in the secondary, Carnell Lake, which I don't think he gets enough credit for how he's played and throughout his career. Is that, Carnell Lake, a big old, he was an outside linebacker in college, came to us, played strong safety, dime. Played nickel when I got hurt. Moved the corner when I got hurt.
With no gloves, by the way.
With no glove. Hey, with no glove. He didn't have no elbow. He had nothing.
Now, out there looking stank.
now, wait. To go back, when he first started playing, he came to practice. He had pads all on. I said, bro, you're going to be taking the pads off because these dudes can run. Like, you're going to try to be as light as possible.
Right.
Try to chase these little dudes around. But I mean, Carnell played, they allowed him to be there, but Bill Cowher letting me play and our team play with only 52 players on the active roster the whole year. I mean, that was major. And, obviously nobody else got hurt. I got to play in my first Super Bowl, and I really did it because as a player, you never know when you're going to go to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, the year before we should have won, and we lost in that final game in the final plays. So not really knowing and not knowing my future either, right? I didn't know I was going to eventually leave Pittsburgh and go to somewhere else and have an opportunity to play in 2 more Super Bowls. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I just knew at this moment, I want to play with my guys. And if Bill gave me that opportunity, which he did, which most coaches would have not. Most coaches would have put me on an hour and been done with it. But at least Bill listened to me and allowed me to have that opportunity. I'm indebted to him the rest of my life. I mean, I talked to him like a month ago. I talked to Dick like a month ago.
Yep.
And all those guys who impacted me some way, in some form, some fashion, I'm indebted to those guys for the rest of my life.
No doubt.
Yeah, that's awesome. And speaking of the Super Bowl, was it you played in the Super Bowl across the same field of Deion Sanders? Was there a type of rivalry between you guys in the 90s? Or did the media try to, how the media is nowadays, and
similar to what you and Richard Sherman? Remember how Pat?
It was
Rich had to go with. No, because I had a different game.
Yeah.
Like I love Deion, right? I'm a different person than Deion. Deion is flashy. He's in the media. I'm not in the media. I mean, I do games and stuff like that. I call games, but I'm not in the media like that. He's a great promoter of himself. But he's a player, and he's a different type of player than me, though, right? I mean, he's a pure cover guy, where I'm a more blue-collar worker. I'm going to play outside corner, nickel, dime, safety. I don't care where you put me.
Right.
I just want to be on the field.
Yep.
Let me be on the field. I'm going to be on the field, and I can play at any position. And, and Deion was just completely different than me, faster. He was faster than I was. I can't say he had better hands than I did, but he got to play offense.
Yeah.
He got to play offense more than I did. But, we never had that type of rivalry. We have much respect for each other. I used to go to his events. He used to come to my events.
Yeah.
And I still, I texted him the other day about, seeing the injury that he has right now in Colorado as a coach. I send him a much love, like, man, get better. Hopefully everything goes well for you and the fam.